Come here, Champy. Come on, buddy. Whoops. Comments. Come on, little Champy. Come on. Come on, you want to sing? Every time I see you now, get that look in my eye. Every time I see your mouth, I hear that smile. In the early misty morning, light I heard the engine turn. The old Ford outside. You were leaving me again today. You convinced me again today. We're leaving this hotel looking for someone else's golden ring. Should have said so long, Susanna. Hush now, don't you cry. Good day, good people. Friday night, date night. All right, switch my camera on TikTok. Put up the black bar for the good people on TikTok. This could be it for the good people on TikTok. This could be the last Friday Night Live. So, what I have done, that is a lovely crushed ice slushie that I'm about to make the world's best slushie. Huh? Little horsey. Little horsey. Wait, little horsey. See what I'm saying, people? Do you see what I'm saying? And look, that's all that's left. I think I might kill it tonight. Breaking out the Blantons. Oh, yeah. I probably can't pour this, but what's TikTok going to do? Kick me off for a week? I'll last longer than they will. Look at that. That's it. That is it. A fucking fantastic, tasty slushie of awesomeness. Good Lord, that's tasty. Drop the GPT and irregulars to translate English to Mandarin and back again. That's good. We're going to need that for Red Note. What's fucked up is like this whole TikTok thing. It's not about anything they're saying it's about. It's about large other companies that can't compete with it, spending hundreds of millions of dollars in lobbying to shut it down. I don't know. I guess this is why I'm not a big time CEO, because it's like, fucking compete. How about you compete rather than buy your competition? We need Frank. Yeah, maybe we'll do a final Frank. It's greed. Oh, this is so good. It's starting to freeze on the outside of the glass. All the ice is frozen around the top. I can't even drink out of it. It's awesome. I'm sorry. Those of you people who drink bourbon neat, if you haven't tried a full-on crushed ice bourbon slushie, you owe it to yourself to try it. It's a different thing. I'll give you that. It ain't neat. But good Lord, it just starts out, it's cold and tasty, and then it just, as it melts, it just thins out. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, just wrote a crazy AI song. Share it in the salon. We had good office hours today. There's a lot of Cam Kakin from Cleveland says hi. Hey, Cam Kakin. What's shaking? I hope this damn TikTok doesn't go away, but you know, I just, you know, here's my instinct about this whole TikTok thing is just like they do with the budgets, where they take it right up to, we're going to close down the country. We're going to close down the country. We didn't close down the country. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where we're going to shut down the TikTok. We're going to shut down. We didn't shut it down. Just because it's all such fucking theater. And then, you know, all the people that voted, you know, for it being banned can say, I was trying to protect you, but then I realized it was your livelihood, and now I'm here to support you, my constituents. And by the way, I made $120 million on trading competitors' stocks. TikTok is different for us on this side of the camera. Yeah, I know. Theater it is. Theater it is. Claude helped me drop at least 5 hours off a boring task of mine at work. And there will be more. Absolutely. Call me Al. Joseph Baker, you beat me to streaming live onto TikTok. In a westerly direction, this car is my game, or this car is my train. The Monopoly game looks good, Kyle. Yeah, this is the .com Monopoly. Uh-oh, I just knocked the moon over. This is the .com edition of Monopoly, which I got when I still owned a .com company. And it's got like where's the computer? It's got like funny tokens. Like the second one up there's like a fat computer. And then like there's the hand from the browser. I forget what browser that was. Was that Netscape that had that hand? And then look at the companies. Excited Home, Yahoo, Lycos, eBay, CVS Market Watch, CNET, eOnline, iVillage. Oh yeah, baby. Some of those brands are still alive. Lycos. Yeah, that was pre-Google. So you going to be doing this on YouTube moving forward? Yeah. So the reason we're doing this dual broadcasting thing TikTok kind of initiated it when they kicked me off for a week for showing a slot machine and celebrating the debauchery of gambling. Oh, okay. Hey, I have a request. For those of you, this is a perfect weekend to do it. On my YouTube channel, I hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. I need something like 1,000 view hours. I've got like 297 left that I need to have my videos viewed that many times. So it's not that much. So if you could just go on YouTube on the Learning Lab -AI channel for AI Learning Lab and just play a video. You could choose to watch it, but I would completely understand if you were like, no, why would I do that? Just play it. Have your dog watch it. It's good. Dogs like the singing part at the beginning. Turn the sound on for Champy singing and then just mute it after that. Okay. Sir, where are you going to be after TikTok? Where can we see you? So if you look on the screen right now, see there where it says YouTube Learning Lab -AI. That's where I'm going to be. Fabiana's been falling asleep to my videos. Very good, very good. That's helping the view count get up. What's a good solution for automation with AI like Word documents? I don't quite know what that means. I'm having a library of videos so I can go back and watch any I missed. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm trying to I captured all of my original TikTok videos. They're now in a Google Drive. All of my lives, except for... So all of the lives on TikTok where I was just doing it on TikTok, they're already on YouTube. Anything that I've been simulcasting is on YouTube as a YouTube stream recording. And then all my TikTok videos, I've now gotten a Google Drive, and I'm going to be pushing those up to YouTube as well. So I should have the entire collection. Everything I did on TikTok for 2 years should be good to go. Your resonance. I will follow you right away. Thank you very much. Yeah, follow, and especially on YouTube, follow. Yeah, go subscribe there, and then just play some videos and let them play overnight. Put them in a playlist or whatever, so they play one after the other, and just go to bed. So let me say this. For you irregulars who've been here for the whole fucking time, you're absolutely amazing. And this is a very special community, and I hope we don't lose it. But I just want to say up front, if we do end up losing TikTok, it's a bit of a heartbreaker, because it's just a different thing. Like, the level of engagement on other platforms that I've seen is just trash, and on TikTok it's good. Is Festivus on YouTube? Festivus is not on YouTube, but Festivus is on the AI Salon in the AI Festivus channel. So if you go on the AI Salon, scroll down to Clubs and Hubs, and the very first club in Clubs and Hub is AI Festivus, and in the resource page, that's where they all are. The other thing about AI Festivus, we're right in the middle right now of developing, out of some of the content, plus some new stuff that we're putting together an AI readiness training. So, and if we can, we're going to turn it into an AI readiness certification. We found out when people ask for certifications that certification has a legal implication. So if it can be a certification, we're going to have it be a certification. If it can't, then it's just going to be a training, and you'll get a certificate of completion, but that's a different thing. But we're going to try to do it either way. If you go to Are You Ready for AI.com. So that's on screen right now. Letter R, letter U, ready for, number 4, for AI.com. Are you ready for AI.com? And you can pre-register for that. We're looking to launch it February 1st. We've decided on a price of $297, and it's really cool. It's really good. I'm really excited about it. So. The other thing you should do, I mentioned the salon earlier, is you should join the salon. And you're like, but Kyle, what is the salon? What is the salon? Do you pronounce it salon or salon? It's pronounced salon. The salon.ai. So if you go to that website, you click on join the community and go in there. There's kind of a little 7-step welcome process. Step 2 is introduce yourself. It's a really amazing community. And so especially if you're new here, my name's Kyle Shannon. Hello, it's the AI Learning Lab. And the AI Salon is a swell community of AI optimists and creators and people that are you generally want to hang out with. YouTube question. Hey, Kyle, have you seen App Bordy AI? I have not. I do not know what App Bordy is. Let me go look at it and see if it looks familiar. App Bordy AI. Bordy.ai, the world's most connected AI. Hello, I'm Bordy. Let's get to know each other. I just raised $8 million. So this is a thing to connect prospects to salespeople to prospects, it looks like. If with LinkedIn at its core, it looks like something to let people make it easier to find me and send me a thing. Have you thought about development resources for $8 an hour? Oh man. Yeah. All right, what else? Your residents just signed up. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. No, in fact, only their prospect. It was rough, Brandon. there were definitely like 45-minute sessions where I thought I was sharing the screen and people are yelling at me, all caps, share your screen. Vicky's trying to shock collar me, but she didn't ship the shock collar overnight, so it didn't get here in time. It's just not good, you know? Mr. IT, I'm doing well. Red Note looks a lot like TikTok because it's owned by ByteDance, I'm pretty sure. Or no, Red Note's owned by the Chinese Communist Party. CapCut in the early days of AI Learning Lab were wild. No moderators. That's true. Yeah, it was just full on chaos. Remember the early days of AI Learning Lab? I would just try to answer everyone. And so I would start at the top of the list and people would keep commenting. And then new people would come in. They'd be like, he's not listening to me. I don't even think he's real. I've heard CapCut will be gone too. We are all just wild. People's Republic of China, PRC. Yeah, there you go. That. Oh, sorry. Not Chinese Communist Party. I grew up in the 70s. Sorry. And I'm not on the geopolitical stage enough, apparently. But thank you for that correction. I would lose my place. I would. Lemonade. Oh, Lemonade's the only other ByteDance one. Okay, great. But CapCut is a ByteDance thing. I can live without TikTok, but not CapCut. I just did that last Quantum Cipher with all the people dancing at the refinery. I did in CapCut. It was not bad. My problem with editing in CapCut is they have like 8,000 interface elements, and I've got 60-year-old eyes. It's like I need bigger icons or less of them so they can be bigger. International credential evaluation has to be precise. Yeah, exactly. So we're looking into it. If we can do it, we'll do it. If not, it'll just be a training. But what I'm excited about is it's going to be tool agnostic. So what the concepts that we're teaching there are quite universal. And honestly, I think the only thing that you can be these days is ready for AI. I don't think you can be AI literate, considering what's coming. I think we talked about this today on my collab call, that the hyper curious and hyper adaptable are going to be the people who are going to really thrive in the next 3 years. And the people who are not that, if you're really, rigid and want it, all spelled out and everything like that, I would start practicing getting comfortable with ambiguity and change to the degree that you can. Start practicing that. Corey Sandler, Kyle and crew, seriously need to express my extreme gratitude to all of you for welcoming me here. Oh, Corey Sandler, damn, you're one of the OG irregulars. First of all, you're just weird in the best possible way, but you're also just like you are like impressively consistent in being an artist, in just full self-expression, right? You just let people go along with you in the studio, in the kitchen, when you're playing your guitar. You come in here, you contribute. So, I will reflect my gratitude right back at you because you've been a really amazing part of this community, and you're not going away. Like, no one's going away if you don't want to go away. It's just that channel might be, might be the victim of lobbying, to put it quite bluntly. Yeah, what Vicky said about the AI readiness training, we're not teaching people to use the tools. It's more like AI readiness theory is what we're doing. It's a really cool thing. Why do my fingers sometimes not work? In a westerly direction. My car is my train. Janky hands? What do you mean janky hands? Oh, Janky is why my fingers don't work. Oh yeah, maybe my hands are AI generated. Feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. If I head on that horizon, it's California line. We'll just flutter on over to another social media platform. Exactly. Listen, my mission, I think what this channel is about is more important than ever. And it's Cindy Kuhn helped me learn this, that this channel is not about me. Like, I guess I'm creating the vessel, right? We'll get all Boulder hippie here. I'm creating the vessel for this to happen, but this is really about you all showing up. And I think what it's about more than that is I think we've created a community here, and we've created a community that has crossed into other communities, and it's a community of generosity and people that are willing to embrace new people that are trying to figure out AI. It's like that's what this is all about. Is I want to get as many people as possible in that place of hyper curiosity and hyper adaptability, because I think that's going to be the way to survive with the least amount of pain. And then I think better than that, like avoiding pain, good, but being able to like take advantage of the opportunity for being early. There's so much opportunity about to just come. Well, there's a bunch of opportunity here now, but it's about to amplify and accelerate. I like turtles. Just won't play the same on another app. It won't, TK, will it? Speaking of which, dang it, let's maybe we'll do a little nostalgia action tonight. Hang on, let me get this up. There we go. And let me do this, 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 and then let me do. I like turtles. All right, so this is one of the old school AI Learning Lab hits.
Back here live.
We gotta go full screen for this bad boy. You've all seen it before, but this is what it's all about right here.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great, zombie. Good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Oh, God. She is such a professional. How she didn't just fucking lose it right there is beyond me. It's the best. All right, one more time.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great, zombie. Good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best, people. Oh, man. I must have played that fucking video 100 times on this channel. 1,000. I don't know. We've laughed. We've cried. We've tuned out to watch Jeopardy. Oh, man. Anyone sign up for the Cisco AI Summit? I assume the Cisco AI Summit, they're going to be talking about chips and routers rather than generative AI. We're more generative AI in here, but man, I did this one good. This slushie is like, it's got an ice ball in the middle of it. It's all frozen around the top, just how I like it. Oh, the fucking best. All right. Kyle, will you look at the images room in the salon, an older image of mine? Yeah, if that might be a kind of a fun thing, is go back and look at old images. Hang on, let me change my sharing. I wonder if that kid knows he's famous here. Probably not. Probably not. They tried to recreate that when he was older, and it was just not funny because, you know, A, comedy's hard. And B, what was funny about it is that it was not, it was spontaneous. And making spontaneous is harder than making funny. Okay, so if you go to the AI Salon and go to the show off and toolbox area in images, here's Corey Sandler. Oh, nice. Beautiful. I like it. Oh, CJ's doing a call for artists. If you're an artist, I would go definitely sign up for CJ's areas, his clubs. He's a cool dude, and he will make you better at making AI art. You know what I wanted to show? Wait, do I not have it open? Oh, I don't, because I don't need it anymore. So if I go photos, photos. Go to the photos application. The photos application on the Macintosh. Look, these are some of the original AI Learning Lab images that I put on the TikTok when we would start the show. Remember all these? These are the very first ones. These were all ideogram. Remember when we started doing these, and ideogram was like, it was the first thing that could actually spell, and we were like, holy shit, it can spell. Look at that. That janky ass 80s Illustrator art. Corey's were all in Dali. That's funny. Yeah, these were all ideogram. Was this ideogram? I think it might have been. Remember this? I'm not weird, I'm irregular. Very cool. LinkedIn user. I don't know who LinkedIn user is, but they just said missed you last night. Well, welcome tonight. It's Friday night date night. We got a bunch of people on TikTok running down memory lane because TikTok might be going away. I've heard everything from Saturday night at midnight, or Sunday midnight, or Sunday at 12:01. There'll be some last minute reprieve. I don't fucking know. But Supreme Court's the Supreme Court's like, fuck it, First Amendment. Nah, we don't need no stinking First Amendment. You plebes can go fuck yourself. Sunday 12:01. So like Saturday night is one of the things I heard that someone someone in San Francisco knows someone that works at TikTok, and the plan internally at TikTok is turn it off at midnight Saturday night. Oligarchy, let's go. Oh, yeah. It's all fine if I can just become a billionaire. Eastern time. I assume Pacific. Oligarchy. My first image ever is in show and tell. Very cool. Let's go look at that. New activity. Yeah, why don't you? Oh, yeah, I remember that one. I like turtles. Why don't you all go grab one of your earliest images and share it in image show and tell on the salon? I think this is a cool thing. I like those fluffy clouds. That's a cool image. I'm a cloud fan. So tonight I think we'll play with some stuff. I've been trying to keep up with all of the advancements happening in the AI video space, and it's really kind of impossible at this point. There are so many tools, and they keep adding features, and I keep mixing up features. Like at one point, I'm trying to find the Pika, you know those Pika effects where you can squish an object or peel it off like a sticker? I thought those were in Kriya, but they were in Pika. And then I was thinking of something that I thought was in Dream Machine, but it was in Kling. And it's just, I can't keep up anymore. Ocean's in the house. What's happening? Side Hustle Mimi. I guess I should take off my damn guitar. Stop fucking around on the music box. Drink some more bourbon. If you're just coming in, wait, where's my, hang on. My Blantons. My Blantons doth runneth dry. No, my Blantons. All right. Please refresh images. Yes. Brandon, I like clouds. Cute. Nice. Very nice. May is a long way away. What's happening in May? Is that when TikTok's really going to be banned? I can't believe Biden said he didn't do anything. He just basically said, well, we won't enforce the law for 36 hours. Dear Mr. Trump, enjoy. My birthday bourbon, Blanton Slushie. Oh, it's so good. Oh, for my birthday. Yeah. All right, new activity. Oh, that's a good one. I remember this one. This one was the first Lego thing. The Lego Champy's pretty fucking good. My hair. Wait, my team has completed the first stage of the team quest. Team Cheers has been unlocked for all team members to send and celebrate. Hey, engagement farmers, whatever you're doing on TikTok, apparently TikTok is enjoying it. You've reached the first stage. Oh man. Too many businesses at risk. They can't risk the 36 hours. But I think they're just I really do think they don't give a shit. They're just gonna flush a bunch of businesses down the toilet. Boy, is it gonna piss people off. I just don't think they give a shit. I think it's like I think it's all bought and paid for. I'm never gonna make it past level 23. Oh man. Any solos by our friend tonight? By Champy? Champy was here earlier. He sings early. He's a union guy, and he's only obligated to sing in the first half hour of the show. He's really only obligated to sing, 2/3 of one song, because that's all I know. And then and he'll occasionally do a bit more than that. This is beautiful. That's actually really nice, Corey. That's really nice. Look at the creepy faces. Beautiful. I like art. I like artists. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Ba 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 da ba. Ba da ba da ba ba ba. Stage. That was stupid. I hit the wrong button. Hey, Marge. Hey, Marge. 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 Are y'all enjoying my Hey Marge TikTok videos? They crack me up. No, TikTok does not think they're funny. I like watch them go. They like go to like 75 and then they slowly get to 100. They hit 100 and basically they trickle up to 200 and basically stop. TikTok hates my Hey Marge videos. Saw some layout updates to the salon. Is it still possible to access videos from AI Festivus? And if so, if yes, where? Yes. So follow me into the salon. Come with me, Sir Michael. Yes. So what you do, you come into the salon, and then you've got this welcome area at the top. Then you got community corner, latest news. Then you got the little show and tell area. And that's where you can show and tell. That's where we're sharing images right now for early images. Oh, that's a cool one. I remember that one. This was an image that spun off Mad Libs. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Nice. And then right below the show off area is clubs and hubs. And the very first club is AI Festivus. So there's still the chat going on there. So you can still chat in there. And then there's a show and tell area. And then there's a resource list, and every session from AI Festivus is in there. And each one of these areas has, chat, explanation of who did it, what it was. There's chats in there. All right. So it's all there. All there. Or Kyle will show you. Vicky was writing up instructions for how to get there. I got him. I got you, Vicky. I got you. All right. Steve-O, we're going to continue on YouTube, right? Yes, that's correct. Teton Skier, thank you for the gifts on TikTok. I appreciate that. We'll miss the TikTok lives a lot. I know. Listen, again, it ain't the fat lady ain't sung yet, so we'll see. She's certainly warming up. All right. Let's go do something. I don't know if you knew this. Did you see this? Did you guys see? Oh, but you know what? What's weird? Go to dashboard. Where's my shit? There's create, all tools, private, shared, favorited, more. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, sessions. Here we go. Change folder. Private assets, generations. Text to image. Select. No. Where? I'm so confused. Shared assets. I've done like hundreds of images in rename, save in, generations, crop videos, cropped images. Text to image. Huh. I guess because I didn't save. I guess just at work, it's all in a browser instance. I guess I didn't save it. Okay, so what you're looking at here, the irregulars are not going away. It may not be on TikTok, but we're not going anywhere. Of course not. TikTok AI Learning Lab has such a different community feel in the chat, to be honest. Yeah, I know, but that's the reason we're doing this dual thing is because it might be going away, and I want to at least have. I would rather have some community than the perfect community that just evaporates. That's weird to me. Definitely there though. Yeah, it's weird. It says at the top, untitled session, save in. Yeah, it said, yeah, it's, well, rename, delete session, save in. Yeah, but I guess I didn't save it. I mean, every other SaaS thing that I've ever done, like I should be able to log into my accounts library of all the shit I've generated, right? Where's my library? Oh, is this it? Yes. Ah, found it. It's this little icon. All right. Jesus Christ. All right. So let me show you frames. And how I did so what frames is, so Runway is like the famous where I am is app.runwayml.com. That happens to me with Midjourney sometimes. All right, I found them. I'm good. Okay, so wait, let me make this so the TikTok people can see a little more better. More better. Yeah, app.runwayml.com. Thank you, Lord Digital Gods, for the gifts. Really appreciate that. So I did what I've taught you all to do. Where? Ah, is this it? Yeah. All right, so let me show you what I did. So somebody put up this image for Runway frames, which I thought was nice. Wait, I got to find my right. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. Hang on. If you wouldn't have so many tabs open, it would be easier to find your window. You know that, right? Yeah, I know that. And I don't need any lip from the fucking OCD peanut gallery who does actual tab management. That's not me, okay? I'm a tab hoarder. Tab hoarders unite. You know what I'm saying? You people with organizational skills and functional prefrontal cortexes, stop showing off. Stop showing off with, I made another list. Congrats. Love that you have a list. I have a list. Look, I wrote that on an envelope last night. 5 things. To me, that is a gargantuan feat. Where's Joy? Tab Hoarders United. I'm here for it. I'm a proud tab hoarder. Yes. Yeah. Did my machine hang and crash 5 times today during work calls? Yes, it did. Was I pissed off every time? Yes, I was. Was it my fault that it hung and crashed that much? No. It's fucking Google's fault. They should fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? If the tab doesn't show, it doesn't exist. Exactly. This is existential, people. So anyway, all right. So anyway, so Runway came out with this thing called frames. And so here's some frames. And frames are images. Where are my car ones? I did car ones. Where's my car ones? Oh, here's the car ones. I thought it did the car ones really well. So you know my Resto Mod Tabaholics Anonymous. You know my Resto Mod in an abandoned factory prompt, right? I mean, these are good. These are really good. These are the first images out of me testing frames. I was really impressed with this. Because like what it got, what the prompt is, 70s muscle car resto mod in a huge abandoned factory. Like resto mod implies that it's an old car that looks new, that has like new modern stuff. So like this is a Challenger from whatever, I don't know, 71 maybe, 70, I don't know. But like those are modern wheels, modern paint job. Like it gets the assignment. That one's just bitching. That's beautiful. Look at that. Got a splitter on it. Come on. These things are gorgeous. Oh, except I tried to turn some of these into videos. Watch this fucking video. Fucking, it's like going. Now watch. All of a sudden the car starts sliding. The wheels are not rolling, but it's sliding across the concrete. All right. So anyway, so that's that. All right, let me go back to this thing. So let me show you how I did all these images. So I went to, somebody did this image. What I liked about this image was the layered thing, right? You've got the raindrops on the glass and then New York City in the background. So I uploaded it to ChatGPT, had it describe it. And then I said, write me a bunch of more prompts. And I just started copying, pasting them. And then they weren't that good. So I had it write more. And then I had it write like the layered thing, where it was something through something else. And then it did like urban shadows through lace curtains, a carnival through an old kaleidoscope, desert mirage through heat waves. And so let me see if I can get to the, these were okay. They weren't great. So here was replicating that prompt itself, but here, so now we start getting into like cool, like lace windows, kaleidoscopes. Those are kind of cool. These were quite good. Like that's solid. Nice, right? Live jazz through the martini. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Look at this. There's cigarettes in the martini, and his bass guitar turns into a cigarette. That is some good jankiness. that table with the sunglasses needs a little espresso. Nice. Some spidey webs. I wish TikTok weren't so blown out, but I don't know how to fix that. I can't adjust the brightness on my monitor. But they're quite good, quite good. And then you can take any one of these images, which is cool. I can sort of scroll down if I find an image that I like. Actually, let's take one of these. Maybe this one. And then I can say use for a video prompt, right? And so now I can generate, so I can just say time lapse of the stars and Milky Way rotating. Generate. And now that's going to make me a pretty little movie. And Runway is pretty quick. Let's see how bad it is. Sometimes these image to video things are jankier than shit. We'll zoom in. Well, it understands the physics that the stars go the opposite direction. Kind of cool. Huh. That is not too shitty. Oh, this would be a better one. Let's do this one. Through the night sky. Shake it gang. Shank dank at a 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 dank. I mean, not for nothing. that looks pretty good. There's people who spent decades buying really expensive time-lapse equipment to be able to do that. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Oh, good lordy. Good lordy. Good lordy. Good lordy. Questions, thoughts? Schwank daggada gank. Schwank daggada dank. Let's turn this one into a video. Flying cars zoom through the air, vehicles, lights, light up the streets and the video screen plays a propaganda commercial. Generate. Gank. The software I'm using is Runway ML. It's a new feature called Frames. So Runway ML was a text to video company, and now they've added an image generator that's quite good. It generates images that tend to be very cinematic from what I've seen so far. It understands well shot imagery, so they probably trained it on well shot imagery. All right, let's see if we got Blade Runner. Did we get Blade Runner or Janky Town? The video's not playing. This is Janky Town. We got Janky Town, but at least it's moving. But that car is just hovering. No, they're called flying cars because they have to fly. What is this? A drone in New Jersey? Here we are in downtown Newark. I wanted to see if this could replicate my wife's style of art. It's kind of in the neighborhood, but just not cohesive. It didn't understand pearl is a type of paint, not the round things that come out of shells. Anyway, this is kind of cool. Oh, there's a bird right there. I don't know why large language models can't do birds, but they really can't. They're just not good at birds. I mean, image models. That bird's good. Let's turn this into a video. Steam rises as the sun sets and the pigeon takes off. I have a feeling it's going to be really bad. Iridescent instead of pearl. Yeah, that's what I'd have to do. Not the clutching my kind. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. By next year, the taxi flying service. I know, exactly. They just double parked. That's true. All right, here we go. Let's see how bad the bird is. So right now, the bird looks good. This looks like the graffiti looks fine. This fence looks fine. There's kind of weird ass streaks in the sky, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. You ready? Oh, there. Oh, that's pretty good. You can't see it because on TikTok, because my fat head's in the way. Watch this bird walk on. It's like we got nothing, and there's a pigeon walking in the sky. It's Jesus pigeon. That's hilarious. That's great. Oh, wait, there's another one that the smoke down here turns. Oh, there's a cool here. Let me show you one of these other videos I got that was really janky, but actually kind of cool when I saw what it was doing. Was it down here? It wasn't that one. I think it was this one. Yeah. Watch the clouds here. All right. So the clouds are up here, and we're looking through a little seashell. Now watch what the clouds do. they turn into a wave on the beach. And you can't even really notice where it starts. Like, you just initially see clouds in the sky, and then they're like waves on the beach. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's what it always was. Isn't that crazy? That's a totally usable shot if you just cut out the part where the clouds are in the sky and just make it like a foamy wave, washing up on the beach. But yeah, that one's a happy accident. So like clouds. So right about here, look out to the right. See out to the right? This is definitely waves on the sand. So let me roll back. Yeah. Oh, I see when it shows up. Right there, it's a cloud, right? So this is a cloud with sky underneath it. And if I roll it forward just a little bit, right there, it adds a shadow. See the shadow underneath? And now this is the wave, and this is the reflection of the sky on the beach. And this is still sky over here. and then right there, now it's got shadows from the wave, right? And so now it's a wave. That's so cool. That's fucking bonkers. It's crazy, I tell you. Did you see AI generated Coke ad for Christmas? Yeah, I did. It was the special effects and animation community hated it and shit all over it. The AI community was like, it's the best thing ever. I was like, I wish it would have been a little more inventive. They just made it look exactly like every other Coke Christmas ad, which I guess I understand. They're a big corporation, but they should hire Kelly Bosch to do something. I wonder if we want to do one of these. I bet we do. Let's do this one. Carnival. Carnival rides rotate and glow. Generate. Winston Hardy in the house. Welcome. My slushie is still solid slushie. It's not much whiskey anymore. Now it's just kind of like water. This is like, it just hit me what a bourbon slushie turns into. It kind of tastes like if you've ever had a homeopathic tincture. It kind of tastes like a tincture now. It's got the essence of something in it that's not alcohol, but it's mostly alcohol. All right, how's this? That's usable. You couldn't use a lot of this shot, but you could use a little of it. Pretty cool. Pretty flippin' cool. Oh, the other thing that images that Frames has in Runway. So let me go grab a prompt. So let me scroll to the bottom and get my prompts down here. Let's see. Rainforest through a monarch butterfly wing. That sounds good. All right. So I'm going to put rainforest A vibrant rainforest viewed through the translucent wing of a monarch butterfly held in the foreground. It's got these styles down here. So you could pick like vivid warm or vivid cool or dreamscape. Let's grab dreamscape. And so now we're going to generate that. It's going to generate 4 images for us. But you can create your own styles. So, and it's just basically a prompt. Oops, what did I do? So if I hit create, you can name your style and basically just prompt it into existence. Describe your style. So like this would actually be a good thing to experiment with. Like, in fact, can I go look at the prompt? Yeah. So, so for any one of these prompts in the upper right-hand corner, or any one of these styles in the upper right-hand corner, I can grab the prompt and then we could go over to Storyvine. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, monarch's wings aren't translucent. So that was a weird prompt. ChatGPT fucked that one up. All right, so here's high contrast cool. What else do we have? Vivid cool. Let's get one of these fancier ones. Dreamscape. Okay. So I'm going to go copy this. Copy. We're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to go. Let me move this over here so y'all can see. Oh, we should do one last Frank. We should do one last Frank. All right, maybe we'll do a Frank. Okay. I want to make 30 different style prompts for an image generating tool. I want you to act like a groovy, creative, and art director that knows all the most visually stunning styles. Here are 2 examples of prompt names style names. Style names and their prompts. Paste. So I guess what I'll do is I'll go. And then I'll go back over to Runway and I will go find another one. Let's do the in motion one. And I'll go, please make me 30 new styles I can impress people with and save my job. Frankie Friday. Use a Hasselblad camera. Use a pin box. Okay, Luminous Bloom. Cosmic Whimsy. So let's go find one of these and then we'll test it. Retro futuristic vaporware, Urban Noir. Let's grab that one. All right, so Urban Noir is the name of it. We'll just grab the prompt. We'll go to here. We'll go new, create. So this is Urban Noir. And then we'll plop in the prompt, create. Is it going to make an image? Oh, maybe I need to make an image with it first. Okay, so let's go find an image prompt up here that would look good in Urban Noir. Jazz club through a martini glass. All right. Urban Noir, generate. All right, let's see what we get. Question. Please. Hey, Ocean. The ways we copy and use AI will vary between folks depending on interest and technology adapter. I assume you mean adoption. So what's the impact on society that will achieve? How fast and how achievable? Well, okay, so it's a good question. So basically what you're saying is depending on how fast people adopt it, different people are going to have different opportunity, right? I think for the next 3 years, if you're very curious and if you're very adaptable, you're going to do well. And if you're very stuck in the mud, it's going to be very painful. The tools are going to feel increasingly distant from people who are not in the scene. Why did this hang? Oh, wait, maybe it didn't. All right, that didn't really do Urban Noir, did it? And it didn't make us a... Edit style. Huh. I wonder why it didn't make a thumbnail. That's not Urban Noir. That sort of is. I guess it sort of is. All right, that didn't really work. Let's go grab another one. Desert Dusk Reverie, Opal Luminescence. Let's go grab Opal Luminescence. All right, we're going to make an Opal Luminescent style. Create. I'm going to paste this all down here. We're going to grab this. We're going to cut it. We're going to put it up here. We're going to paste. We're going to get rid of the word prompt. We're going to say create. All right, so now we have Opal Luminescence. I wonder if I copy this, copy image, I wonder if I can paste it here. Paste. No. Huh. Well, reset. Opal Luminescence. Let's go get something that would look good with Opal Luminescence image-wise. Let's say, give me 5 image prompts that would look good with Opal Luminescence. Oops, no, shit. Give me 5 image prompts that will look good with Opal Luminescence style. A mysterious underwater cave. That's nice. An enchanted forest clearing. A celestial crystal garden. That's the one. Beep, 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 beep. If you're new here and you're like, is he even reading that prompt? No, I'm not. And if you're like, is he even using his brain? No. Well, I mean, I use my brain to do things like pick out fashion statements. So I'm using my brain for this. But I don't use my brain anymore. I've decided, I have chosen, I have learned that my brain and your brain, frankly, even if you're in Mensa, are the fucking bottlenecks. We're just slow. We're slow creatures. The processing power up here is eh. All right. That's Opal Luminescent. That seems like the right. Okay, so wait. Here's how we're gonna tell if this is an actual style. Let's go grab. We'll do all these prompts with that same style and see if we get some consistency. We want consistency across these things. You know what I'm saying, people? Listen, I'm not as thick as you drunk I am. All right. I know you're all like, oh, he's been drinking. That's why he's acting so silly. Well, that's a drunk bow if I've ever seen one. I wear this bow stone cold sober. Ask anyone in here. They'll tell you. Oh, I didn't realize he was sassy. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Ah, ba da 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 da. How many people are in here? 43. There's a handful full of people hanging out. Khaki, please pass me those martinis. It is all Blantons all night, Khaki. Pate Motter, what's shaking, baby? This might be our last TikToky. This could be the last one, Pate. What are we going to do? All right, so our pearl luminescence, our opal luminescence, that it's definitely a style. Look at that, nice. Oh, wait a minute. Let me find out something. Did this put opal luminescence in here? Oh, it did. Okay, so let me say, give me 5 different prompts and don't mention pearl or opal luminescence. I am testing a style applied to the prompt. La da 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 da, la 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 da 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 da. Paste, generate. Go back over here, copy another prompt, copy. Go back over here, paste, generate. Go back over here, copy. Yeah, I haven't been yelled at by Brandon in a while. I have a feeling he might be napping. Which I think is the appropriate response. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So let's go see what we got here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, that's pearl luminescent-y, isn't it? That looks pretty good. Nice. All right, that's a style. So we did a style. They're still going. A vast underground cavern. These are a little low contrast for my taste, but you know what? Let's make one of these a video. The water ripples in the peaceful cave. Yeah, makes me want to take a little nap. I prefer TikTok and I'm resistant to change. Yeah, I get it, Joker. I'm right there with you. Tobias is in the house. Can we change the bow tie for a tutu? No. I promised you all I would never twerk on this channel, and if I got a tutu, I would be tempted. It was good while it lasted. I prefer YouTube most of the time. I prefer YouTube most. Oh, most people chatter in here. Yeah, I know. I agree. I think the YouTube experience is better, but the chat is better on TikTok. It's a fucking drag, man. What is the purpose of frames? Can you recap, please? Yeah, absolutely. So Runway, you used to only be able to generate video in there. So you would go to something like Midjourney to create your images. Then you would take them into Runway and do image to video, or you could go to Runway and do text to video. But if you wanted the most control, you would go to Midjourney or DALL-E to create your starting images. Then you'd bring those into Runway and animate them. Now you can generate images right within Runway and then turn it into video. So let's see if this jankifies it. This should just be water moving and nothing else. Well, the camera can move. That's pretty slick. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks really nice. That's that's a solid shot. It's a really solid shot. You've got a hole at the top of the cave with sunlight coming in, which explains the plant life. Pretty slick. If it's a tutu, you want to check out Gemini Bear. Exactly. Oh, man. Just got a message from a follower. TikTok is going dark tomorrow at midnight. It's real. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. It also wouldn't surprise me, Corey, if it comes back. But, you know, whatever. You know, I don't know. I wish I were a little less cynical about the way things work. Vicky on YouTube. All right, got that. What's the purpose of frames? I got. What's that? Are you in the Batu Cave in Malaysia? It's pretty cool, isn't it? No, this is just something I made in. I don't know that cave, if that's a joke, but if you're really asking, it's just from one of these things. Ooh, these are cool with the planets. Let's take the best one of these and animate it. I think that one. Man, you've heard of the 3-body problem. What about the 17-body problem? All right, we're going to do this one. Use water ripples as comets fly and planets rotate. Generate. TikTok pin. Kyle, try to add 80% weirder or fractals. I don't know what you mean 80% weirder. Oh, you mean as a style? Write me a style that invokes fractals. Oh man, oh yeah. I'm like, what is all that fucking noise? And it's snowplows. New TikTok pin. Last night at the end, you were showing instant assist. Was that on OpenAI? Hey, Ann Murphy. I don't remember Brandon and Kyle. I'm in StreamYard backstage. All right. I don't know what instant assist was, Corey. I'm happy to talk about it, but let's bring up one Ann Murphy. Oh wait, I think she's powdering. Have you powdered? Have you de-shined?
Yes. Hair and makeup has been in.
Okay, good. Donnie's been in and applied the foundation.
Yes, yep. He's got everything all squared away for me. Actually, he's already off to bed. So I don't know what we're all doing here.
Yeah, well, but it's the last night of flipping TikTok. That's what we're doing here.
I know, you guys.
I know.
Do you remember that scene in Her where Joaquin Phoenix walked out to, like, I don't know, like, were they in New York? I'm not sure. He walks out and he's like going on the subway and stuff, and it was the first day that the operating system went away, and he was so bereft, and the air was still, and you could really, really feel like how sad it was that the OSs were gone. Like, that's what this feels like with TikTok. Like, all of our friends are going away.
Yeah, it really, and it's funny because I think a lot of us that did shit on TikTok that were of our generation, we kind of made fun of the fact that we weren't twerkers, this and that. But it's like the reality is that, older folks really found a lot of community on TikTok. And it's like, I tried, it's so funny. I tried taking some of my AI optimism over to Facebook, and it was just like, it was not welcome. It was bad. It's just
yeah. And why is everybody so mean on Instagram? Like, I thought that was like where all the like vapid people were,
Yes, man. I mean, they may look good, but they're fucking assholes.
So Brandon, I saw Brandon's TikTok about like downloading your favorite creators, and Corey's talking about saving the link trees. But like, what do we do with that then? Are we going to go like crime scene investigate all of the different applications and try to find our people?
Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, thank God we have AI Salon and she leads AI. I mean, I think the fact that, it's funny when we did AI Festivus. And by the way, if you don't know Ann Murphy's amazing. She runs a group called She Leads AI. Ann and I did this thing over the holidays called AI Festivus, where we brought together 34 speakers from 4 different communities. There were 24 sessions over 2 days. It was 12 hours each day because Ann and I know how to make good life decisions.
Questionable
life decisions. And no one is going away. Thankfully, Kyle set up the AI Salon. Yeah, exactly. And what was amazing about AI Festivus to me was that, what it became clear to me, Ann, is that even though there were kind of these 4 different communities represented, and then really 5 when Sabrina Romanoff came in and brought her community in, is that all these communities had lots of overlap.
Yes.
And I thought that was really quite amazing. And I just, it going away for us is TikTok going away is really a fucking drag. But we do have these other, communities where we can stay connected. So, and I've been spending the past 2 months or so kind of dual broadcasting on you know, lots of different channels. So this will go on, but there was an intimacy and a vibrancy when it was just sort of a pure TikTok channel to the chat and all that sort of stuff. And so yeah, it is. It's really sad that's going away.
It's really sad, and it does point out all the things that it ratifies all the things that you've been saying, and that I drank the Kool-Aid on how critical it is to have community.
Yeah.
Like, algorithm free community.
Yeah, exactly.
Algorithm proof, really. So
Yeah.
we can still find all of our people without doing all these things that I'm not actually capable of doing with download, like, I don't know, parsing through various I can't do that. That sounds
Yeah.
like work. We don't
Yes.
do work anymore. We only do AI.
Yeah,
So
I paid $35 to have some service download all my videos, but it did. It went and got them all. I've got them all.
good.
So anyway,
Good.
so listen, we are about almost exactly 2 weeks out from February 1st, which is super exciting. So we were telling people earlier about the AI readiness training.
Oh, you did. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Talked about it. Vicky talked about it a little bit. We gave people the URL, which we should. Brandon, pop that URL up there
There
again.
he goes. Of course, he already
He's
put it up
ready.
there.
Yeah, exactly. He's ready. He's a professional. This is what this channel is not used to as a professional, and so he and I clash a lot because he's trying to do things right, and I'm me.
Yeah.
know,
It's
what are
so
you gonna
hard
do?
to have those people who try to do things right. No, thank God for
Oh,
that.
it's
Brandon,
exhausting.
Vicky,
I know, right? With
the Kates of
actual
the world.
competence, I just it's they have actual qualifications.
Can you do your voice about
Which,
the what qualifications do you have?
yeah. So I was wondering, carrying on, I was inquiring on the AI Learning Lab, what exactly, sir, not being invasive in any way, what's, by chance, are your qualifications? My qualifications? Oh, sir, I have but none. Yeah. Oh, good
Man.
Lord. So tell me what you're most excited about the AI readiness training that we're putting together.
Okay, so first of all, I'm excited. Oh, my little doggy. I am excited that we have paired this training and certificate along with a bigger event, because I think that that's a model that, if it works with our peeps, right, it is
Yep.
something that other AI, summits, conference programs, etc., could model, because kind of like, what we've talked about with communities is going to be a little bit true with some of the credentials, certificates, and like other examples of social proof. It's going to be showing that you hung out with other human beings.
Yep.
It's not going to be as much, did you buy or did you watch a free LinkedIn learning course and get a little badge or whatever. It's going to be like, who did you get to know during the process?
Mm-hmm.
And who would vouch for you that you're not, that you're like a good person, a real person, a nice person, someone
Mm-hmm.
who we would want to spend time with and do business with. So I'm excited that this training comes along with two communities that we're, it's not even just a conference. Like, we are here, we exist. If anyone wonders, they can come check us out and see if we're jerks.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were talking today in another one of my calls on the Content Evolution call, and we're talking about, we've put together some programs, and we're talking about who do we target and how do we target people. And one of the things that we stumbled upon, or one of the things we hit on, was we were talking about like innovation groups within companies, and we thought, well, innovation groups are good, but like innovation groups could be full of people that are anti-AI, right? Just because it's innovation doesn't mean they're AI. So what we talked about was, what if companies started creating AI salon like communities of the hyper curious and hyper adaptable, right? All the
Yep.
weirdos that are like just, you know, always on the edges of stuff, trying new stuff out. And rather than it being about your role or your title or your skills, it's more about your aptitude. And so,
Yeah.
and as I was thinking about that, I'm like, oh, well, what we're looking for is people that have high AI readiness. And I'm like, oh, we're doing that training. And it's like, I could see doing this training being something that people could, you know, sort of put on their LinkedIn or talk about within their
Oh yeah.
companies. Say, hey, you know, I'm someone who you should keep around here. You know, Chris Cavruno on
Oh
here, one of your
yeah.
regulars, she survived a pretty major job cut at her company because she was AI ready. Like people know her
Yes.
for AI and things like that, and she survived it because of that. So, you know, anyway, I'm super
Well, not
excited.
only survived it, I mean, look at where she started, like, I don't know, maybe even like 2 years with beating the drum kind of silently, and then she came out of the closet as AI optimist, and then she kind of brought people along with her little by little. I mean, it's a perfect example of future proofing your career.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know, and also like positioning yourself so that you are the creme de la creme. You can survive in part because you can go work somewhere fucking else.
Yep,
Like,
exactly.
you know, I because of this opportunity I've had to work with all these HR leaders, I can't say it out loud in the courses that I teach, but if they don't like where they're working, they can go work somewhere else. They have AI like they know how to do all the things. They know how to, you know, lead change management. They know how to talk to vendors, all this stuff. If they don't like where they're working, go work somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
it
Yeah.
makes you a lot more portable. So that's one thing I'm excited about. The other thing I'm excited about, and we didn't have a chance to talk about this the other day, but with what Vicky's doing, this thing is like so much better than I could have possibly imagined.
Oh, I had this designed in my head, and I was like, I didn't like what I had designed in my head, but I didn't want to admit that because, you know, I'm a man and that's how we roll. And then
Right.
and then Vicky put together what she put together. I'm like, well, yeah, of course it's brilliant. Yeah, like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Definitely. You know, it's like
Yeah.
trying to immediately take credit for it, but it's like it's really good. And it's what's cool about what Vicky put together, and we'll have as soon as we get it sort of solidified, Ann and I are going to put out, you know, kind of marketing promos about what's coming and what the curriculum looks like. But she basically took the best concepts from a bunch of different sessions and rolled them into these different categories. And
Yeah.
so I'm just so excited about it. Like the concepts that got distilled out of those 2 days are just it's just like it's going to be so good for people. So excited.
Absolutely. It's super legit. And like, I don't know if people want to hear us talk about this shit, but like we went from thinking that it was just a kind of like a cherry on top in a way of AI Festivus to now it's like, hey, should we partner up with some higher ed institution and get continuing education credentials and oh, third party credentialing approvers and all this stuff. So I think it's a really neat model. I'm
Yep.
excited about the fact that we've been able to really leverage this incredible content that no one else has ever no one has seen stuff like this before.
Yep.
So it's gonna be dope. I wanted to tell a couple things really quickly. I know it's Friday night date night and I don't want to take away from the romance here, but uh a couple of things that I had that I wanted to ask you about. Oh, one is, and maybe Vicky is a good person to talk to this about. So I am working on a GPT and I would love a custom GPT and I would love to hear people in your community and their comments and thoughts on this. But um yeah, I agree, Pate. Like look at some of the things that are out there that are called certifications that like I wouldn't take it as a gift.
Yeah.
I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah,
It would
exactly.
hurt your credibility.
Yeah, exactly.
But she leads AI, and we're on Mighty Networks, and of course we're still trying to figure it all out, just like you guys have been for these years. And one of the things I found is that we have lots of neurospicy people in our community, and as people start bubbling up, I start seeing these like, oh, we're missing each other. So folks, here, really tell me what you think about this and what I can put in it. But I'm going to make a signal booster custom GPT, and I'm going to try to destigmatize it within the community and say, hey, if you're talking about something where you're not sure if you're making sense, or if the other person isn't making sense to you, run your DM through this GPT and then stick it up there.
That's cool.
Right. And then it'll also have prompts about how to ask for clarification from somebody else in the community. So we all have so many important things to say. I know some people don't post stuff on communities because they worry that they are not going to sound smart enough or not going to sound whatever enough. So that's my latest idea. I'm just checking.
Vicky says she's got Harmony Helper GPT that's a similar sort of thing. So it might have already been built. Oh, wait. And Pate Motter, I've made this GPT. It's called an Unambiguous Ally.
That's what I want.
Okay, so it's built. Vicky built one and Pate built one. I think you're done. Okay.
Perfect. See, I knew this was the group.
Yeah. So let me give you another. I had a really cool experience last week with, Nate St. Pierre, right?
Yeah.
So he built a script analysis GPT, and I said, "Oh, can you run my musical through your script analysis GPT and give me a report?" And he was like, "Oh, it's not really like that. It's like I've been like, doing calls with these Hollywood guys for like an hour, but I'll do an hour with you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So we get on the phone, and what it was him using his GPT that he created, but working on my script. And then because he's got storytelling expertise, I got to just sit there and like watch him sort of use the GPT and spit out these ideas. And then he and I would talk about it. And like the experience was really powerful because it wasn't just the GPT. And he was augmenting the so the output of the GPT was powerful, but like he was good enough at storytelling that I'd go, "Ooh, that's kind of an interesting idea." Then he'd jump on it and add on it. And so it was this really exciting conversation. So maybe you do some sessions within the community, and maybe you do them for both She Leads and for AI Salon, where you do a session where you kind of bring someone up on stage basically, and you're driving in the GPT.
Yeah.
But you're taking their posts, and then you're both talking about it, and everyone can learn from that, and then they can go use the GPT.
Oh my God, I love it.
Isn't that
love
cool?
it. Yes. I mean, it really is like having the other people, another expert in the room for real, more so than it's like hybrid, right? It's like how we're supposed to be able to work with them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so there's that topic. So Pate and Vicky, I gotta talk to you guys. Pate says he doesn't have his subscription up and running, but maybe you can find it. That would be awesome. Pate, even if you have the configuration and you can just send it to me, that would be dope. The other thing is I learned about tech companies doing these things called return ships. Have you heard about this?
No.
Okay.
No, is this after they've laid someone off and they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do now?"
Yeah, get somebody else who will work for cheaper. No. So what it is people, particularly in AI, doing a bunch of upskilling, getting some AI readiness, probably more technical than what our program is, but they're getting to some level of expertise and comfort. And then the tech company takes them on for a 6-week project. They pay them 75% of the salary that they would make if they had that job. The candidate gets to test them out. They get to test the candidate out. And what I was told is that 75% of those partnerships end up in full-time employment.
Interesting.
Returnship. So this is what Intel told me this week when I was talking to them about.
I don't quite get the name. Do you understand the name? Like return from what?
So it's a reaction to how many women left the workforce during COVID.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, so they're saying, okay, so you're gonna come back into the workforce. You're not quite sure if you dig it. You're not quite sure if you're gonna dig us. We'll try each other on for 6 weeks on a project. I think it's fucking brilliant. And I think if you come into one of those return ships AI literate, where what you
That's what
can
I'm
do,
saying.
yeah, what you
Yeah.
can do in 6 weeks is what someone else would come in and do in 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Why
And
would
then
they
all
not
of a
hire you?
sudden, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. How could they not?
How could they
So
not?
think
I
about all the people in the salon. Like, how many people do we have in the salon and in She Leads AI
yeah.
who could go into one of these tomorrow and just smoke it? And if they wanted to work,
Yep.
they can go work.
Well, in
Um,
fact, what it brings up for me is maybe there's something we talk about with corporate sponsors about
mhm.
if you've got one of these programs, let us know and we'll post them to AI Salon, we'll post them to She Leads AI.
I love that. Yeah, like if it's a good opportunity and they're going to treat people well
Yeah.
and we can be matchmakers,
Yep.
why not?
Why
Why
not?
not?
That's good for both of our communities and the greater community. Why don't you and I talk offline about that? Because
Okay.
I think we can probably, there's probably some stuff we can do with people we know.
I can see that everybody's talking about Red Note, and I am wondering, I saw your post about going over there.
Well,
Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. I like it looks like TikTok's going to go away tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I have a strong sense it will make a miraculous comeback.
Do
You
you?
know, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I I think we'll see. We'll see. I like this is a choice that was bought and paid for by Zuck and Google and things like that, right? This is a lobbying effort, but I also think that there's a lot of Americans are going to be hurt by this, and I think the politicians are realizing that. So
Mm.
I have a feeling someone's going to try to save the day and take credit for it. So we'll see. We will
Well,
see.
it's sad for a whole bunch of people who have made their, have
Oh,
been making a living here for a
well,
long
yeah,
time.
there's businesses running on it and people who have made it into a business. And yeah, it's absolutely tragic. So anyway, well, listen, let's not end this on
Thanks
a
for
bummer.
having me, everybody. It's good to
Great to
see
have you.
you. Have a good weekend. I will be in Cancun next week, so to hold
That's
down the
rough.
fort.
That's rough. I'll be here shoveling snow in Denver. Thank you. Do you know what the weather's supposed to be Monday in Denver? 5
What?
degrees. You're going to be in Cancun. 5 degrees. My door seals are going to be frozen on my car.
Oh my God. Well, I'll be sitting around by the ocean by then. So
Fantastic. We'll have a
sorry
Mai
about
Tai
your
for
luck.
me. All right.
All
Well,
right,
listen,
talk to you
it was great
later.
to see you. Happy Friday night. Thanks.
Same to
And
you.
yeah, have a fantastic trip, and I'll talk to you when you get back.
Okay, bye everybody.
Coolio, the ever present Ann Murphy. She's awesome, isn't she remarkable? Yeah, if you don't know She Leads AI, you should go check out She Leads AI. Sounds like she's got her mighty networks up and running. If you don't know the salon, you should go to that URL and click on the button that says join our community and join that as well. Being in community right now is really important, especially with this TikTok thing. I think that was a good point I hadn't really thought about, that Anne brought up, that the fact that we've got these communities really does allow us to navigate these changes, at least amongst us chickens, much more elegantly than a lot of people can. So, okay. Kyle, will you go on vacation and start a live from there? Yes, I should. I should do that. May I suggest work from home next week? That's not bad. All right, next week. Okay, so let me get out of here. What's your homework for the weekend? Nothing. Just if TikTok indeed goes away, take a deep breath. Know that champ. Good Lord, what is with the whining? need cheese? You got to pee? What is going on? What is going on? Good mama. It's just like mew 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 mew. Okay, next Tuesday. Oh, by the way, Brandon, Vicky, other people. Next. Oh wait, no. Next week I'm fine. Never mind. The February 4th meeting of the salon, both Leah and I, like Leah's out for sure. I may be out. So we need to find a host for then. And then next week for the meet and greet, Leah won't be there. So I need to find a co-host. Anyway, yeah, so next Tuesday is the AI Salon meet and greet. If you're new to the AI Salon, or if you've been to the AI Salon, or if you want to come to the AI Salon, you come on the third Tuesday of the month. We have these meet and greets where people get to meet one another, and so they're really fun meetings. So come do that. Okay, let's see. Eric is our MC. Oh, okay, great, fantastic, love it, beautiful. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to say this like we're never going to see each other again, because we are. Like I'm continuing on doing this. It just might be one of the channels might not be there. I have a suspicion it's going to be okay, but we'll see. Here's my request for the weekend. My YouTube channel. I now have enough subscribers. Thank you all. We had about 6 weeks to get from 600 to 1,000. We successfully did that. I now have about 300 hours of watch time I have to exceed before I can start doing business stuff on the channel. So over the weekend, if you would go to YouTube, to the Learning Lab channel, find some videos, string them together, and hit play, and then you can choose the level of engagement you would like to step into. I am perfectly fine if you just walk away, but I need the plays. I need the hours. All right. So please keep doing that. Oh, and then what Vicky said, just because we have enough subscribers does not mean you shouldn't subscribe. Go subscribe. So thank you for that. Good point, Vicky. Okay. So I'm going to log off on YouTube, LinkedIn, and X. I will see you Monday night, back on these channels. It will remain to be seen whether TikTok is still up. If it's up, we'll be doing the dual thing like we do now. If it's not, it'll just be this camera. Okay. Yeah. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. I hope this was fun, and I will see you next week. All right. Peace out. Okay, that's